Well, a local live wedding painter brought a groom to tears after adding his late father to a painting. The moment was shared on Instagram. You may have seen it. Check this out. All right, so Court joined by the couple and the artist behind the heartwarming moment. Courtney, so it was something else, man.
I watched that 9 times this morning because I was trying to prepare myself so I wouldn't get all weepy and it didn't work because I'm still like, oh, big old lump in the throat. Good morning to all of you. We've got Erica and Rex, the bride and groom, with us this morning, and we've got Sean and Mathew Trammel, the artists behind this beautiful painting. I'll talk with you guys in just one second. Erica, gotta know, how did you come up with the idea to surprise hubby with this beautiful painting?
So obviously a wedding day is special for anybody, and his dad was very important to him. So I just wanted to make sure that he had a way to actually feel like he was there on our special day and be able to celebrate with us even though he wasn't there in person.
Right. I'm going to ask you a dumb question because we already saw, but obviously you were, overwhelmed with emotion. What was the first thing that popped in your head?
Well, I haven't seen my dad in over 20 years.
Yeah.
So the first thing that popped in my head was that he's right here with me.
Yeah.
It was the most presence I felt from my dad in over 20 years.
Yeah.
And actually my dad was an artist himself. So
really,
this was, there were a lot of connections. It brought a lot of emotion for sure.
Show us in the picture. So Dad's right there, right next to you.
Yeah, he's right here. Yeah. He blends in beautifully. And, this was just a blank canvas a few hours before this reveal.
That's incredible. You also added the fur baby to the picture, right? That's your dog, that you guys added as well. So this is the idea, Mathew, that you do these live paintings during weddings, which are already emotional filled moments, but then you go and add this beautiful artwork. Tell us how you got into that.
So actually, I've been doing artwork for a long time, and I usually do like big murals and stuff, but I also do event painting where it's more of a speed painting thing for charity events and stuff.
Sure.
And then when we were getting married, we saw this come across something that we were looking at, and I was like, oh, I would love to do something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we both love weddings, and it's just such a beautiful day to paint for anybody's big day. And but something like what Erica asked is exactly what I love to capture in paintings, is that, to draw on the emotion and bring someone into the painting that, passed away or, hasn't been around. And I just thought the opportunity was great, and was not expecting as much emotion that it received, and it overwhelmed me, and I think everybody. It was really an awesome moment.
I'm looking behind you because we've got this monitor. I keep seeing the video and it gets me every time. Like seriously, I'm waiting for it to wear off. It doesn't wear off. I want to ask you about the pieces that you brought into the studio as well, because Sean, this is you and Mathew on your wedding day.
Yes. Actually, the picture that he emulated that from was taken on our honeymoon, but I wanted to be in my wedding dress. So, he actually painted my wedding dress into it, and that's the beauty of art is, it can be whatever you want.
Yeah, that's incredible. And then another couple that you've done a wedding for. So when you go into these weddings, do you already have an idea of how you want the piece to come out, or does it just happen?
Usually preliminary ideas come up, where it's going to be, the setting, basically the venue, and where on the venue grounds I'm going to be painting.
Okay.
So I get an idea of like the background stuff. Everything else that happens is obviously live in the moment. You never know, what exactly the way things are going to turn out. And that's the cool thing about it is, you capture a moment that was maybe unexpected, or adding something in like this. That's the fun part about it.
Well, this turned out great. So where is this going to be in your home?
As soon as we get a frame, right in the middle of the living room.
Right in the middle of the living room.
We need to protect it so it lasts a very long time.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece from our wedding day.
This is fantastic. And thank you so much for sharing this with us, because I know a lot of times, you know, you want to keep your moments to yourselves, and the fact that it went viral, I'm sure that you've had more than enough attention to it. But I'm really grateful that you guys came in, because you never know, there might be somebody who's watching and wants to have somebody who wasn't at their wedding involved in this as well.